Welcome, Inner Explorer, to another session in the month of the senses. And for today's session, we're going to be focusing on our sense of seeing, our sense of witnessing. And they're quite different from one another because we can see, we can look around, but we might not fully be witnessing what we are seeing. We might not fully be present in what we're seeing. But cultivating the sense of seeing and cultivating our awareness of seeing and noticing that we can actually engage with it in different ways than we thought that we could, like we're going to do in the meditation today, it enhances our presence and it enhances our breath. It slows down our breath, especially in the technique that we're about to explore together. And yeah, this is, I feel like, what the month of the senses is all about, really, to feel into the beautiful senses, the beautiful tools that we have directly at our disposal in any given moment because we carry our body everywhere that we go. And we can use these entries to bring ourselves more deeply into our bodies, into the presence, into more creativity because we're more present. So, yeah. So, today we're going to explore the sense of sight, as I told you, but we're going to be working with color as well. We're going to be working with color, and we're going to be using color as an anchor to our breath. And what we're going to be doing in this meditation is we're going to be finding an object in the space that surrounds us. It can be in the video that you're watching in my client space behind me, but it can also be in the room or space that you're currently occupying. And we're going to be focusing on one of the objects there. One of them that might be catching your eye. Maybe start looking around right now if you're with me. Maybe there's a certain color that you feel more drawn to today than other colors. Mm, I'm noticing this beautiful green cushion close by to me that today I'm going to focus on, and I'm curious what you're going to be focusing on right now. Let yourself settle. I'm also getting distracted by this beautiful plant on the other side, actually, but they're both green. So, yeah, I'm choosing the plant instead. How about you? Did you find something? Did you find something to focus on? And then allow your eyes to settle onto that object. Allow it to start looking at that object and allow it to receive more and more of your attention as you settle upon it. And perhaps this is also a good time to do some movements with the body, very gently, just making some slight movements to make your seat as comfortable as possible right now. Perhaps there is some gentle wiggling of the hips side to side. Maybe there are some shoulder rolls whilst you keep your gaze on the object of your choosing. And as you gaze upon this object, you might start noticing that it doesn't just hold one color. Perhaps this object is the host of many colors, or many shades of one color. As perhaps one corner or one part of it catches more light than another part of it does. And as this object receives more and more of your attention, the world around it gets to fade away. It's almost as if, oh, yeah, it's almost as if everything else just fades away. There's nothing that is as important as this object that you're choosing to focus on, even if it's just for this meditation, even if it's just for now. There is nothing more important than this color that you're witnessing, nothing as important as the light bouncing off of this object. And you might notice that as you do, give this object your attention, your breath naturally starts slowing down a little bit more. Because there's nothing else for now. And not only is the light bouncing onto this object, but the light is bouncing off of this object into your eyes, making it possible for us to see it, for you to witness this object. If there was no light bouncing off, you would not be able to witness this. Hmm. Now we're going to stay here a little bit longer, observing, witnessing this object of our choosing. And we're slowly but surely allowing this object to become our anchor. The more we witness it, the more it installs itself into our awareness. Um, what if, just for this meditation, we were not only able to see or witness this object, but we are also able to breathe it in? What if the colors or the color that we're seeing is something that we could inhale? And as we inhale it, it nurtures this body, it nurtures this being. And as we exhale, we naturally create space to receive more fully the next breath, the inhale of the colors. Let's do this 2 more times with the eyes open, giving this object all of our attention. And now also our breath. Breathing it in, letting it nourish us, and exhaling out, releasing. Inhaling in, nourishing, and exhaling out, releasing. And now I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And if you, like me, were looking at the side, maybe you can now look forwards again, in line with the body. And notice whether you can still see the imprint of what you just observed when your eyes are closed. And notice if you can still even breathe in that color. And you will get distracted. That's no problem. You just return to the object of your choosing. You return to the color that you breathe. Your anchor. What would it feel like if you allowed this color to fill you up even more on your next inhale? And even more on your next inhale. Hmm. So I'm personally noticing that my breath is reaching places in my body that it hadn't before when I allowed its color to reach me through my breath. We're going to stay here for 2 more minutes in silence. And I invite you to keep exploring this color, being invited in deeper into your body as you breathe. And your anchor, your object is always there for you to return to whenever you need it. Taking in one deep, colored breath, letting it nurture all parts of you, taking a deep stretch while holding in the inhale and letting it go. Let go of the breath, let go of the object, let go of the color, and allow yourself to just sit here for a moment in the aftermath of your focus. What are you noticing about your body right now? Are you noticing that it's perhaps more available to you? Is it more energized? Do you still see the color in certain spaces or in the entire body like I do? With this bodily awareness still in place, I invite you to slowly part the eyelids once again as I welcome you back, back to the screen, back to this meditation, most importantly. And if it feels aligned to you, I invite you to turn your gaze one more time to the object of your choosing. And it might feel a bit weird, but saying thank you to this object, saying thank you for inspiring me today with your color, with your shape, with the way you caught the light and brought it into my eyes. Thank you for journeying with me today. I look greatly forward to seeing you at our next one, and I would love to learn about what your object was, what the color was that you breathed in. I wonder if it's the same as mine. Was it a green or was it something else? And how did it feel to breathe in this color? Did you notice any difference? Okay, looking forward to hearing from you and seeing you at the next one. Mwah.